and here is my sweet cream or sweet corn casserole. Here we go, my chicken and rice with almond. I got 14 little circles out of this. Oh my gosh, that's 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And here we are. I didn't think it was gonna pop up that easily, but you can use a smaller bowl. That so good and yummy. Oh my gosh, I gotta get to chopping those onions. And you know what I forgot on my plate? A piece of sausage. Putting this on top. And oh my gosh, these are delicious. Hot, delicious. Isn't that cute? And there, that's the finished one. I wish I had videotaped in there. Howdy everyone, this is Tricia and welcome to my channel. We'll be making some cream cheese and chocolate chip pastry cookies. That's a long word, yes. So it only takes 4 ingredients to make. So here we go, 4 tablespoons of sugar. This is just regular white sugar. An 8-ounce packet of cream cheese, your favorite brand. You're going to need some chocolate chips. You're going to need about 1.5 cups of these chocolate chips, your favorite brand, of course. And then you'll need 2 ready-to-bake puff pastry sheets, unless you want to make your own. But we're going to do this easy, and we're going to get them already made. Make sure your cream cheese and the puff pastry are at room temperature. You're going to need a couple of baking sheets, maybe some foil, a bowl, something to mix with, and of course a measuring tablespoon. And this is all you'll need. So let's get to making these puff pastry cookies. All right, first we're going to take our cream cheese, and like I said, make sure it's room temperature and that it's really nice and soft. As you can see, I'm pinching down on it, and it's easy to pinch. It could be a little bit softer, but I'm just going to go ahead and get going on this and make this recipe for you. This is a recipe that I found online. This is not something that I created. You can switch it up if you want, add some nuts if you want. I'm making sure I get every bit of cream cheese that I can, so that's why I'm scraping it off. And there we go. To that, we're going to add some sugar. Ignore what's going on the side. We're going to need 4 tablespoons of white sugar. I will put the recipe down below in the description box, so you can just go ahead and copy from there if you want. So that's 2, 3, and or that's 4 already. Okay, 4 tablespoons of sugar, and we're going to mix it up. Use a wooden spoon or something better. I was having a little trouble with my whisk, but anyway, I got it all creamed up, as you can see here. This is ready, but we're going to be putting it aside. Now we're going to take our baking sheets, and I lined them up with foil. You don't have to do that, but I went ahead and I did that. And I've got them nice and covered and putting them also to the side. Here are my puff pastries, and as you can see, they're nice and folded with some little paper in there. I've got 2 of them that came in the packet. Put one aside. We're going to go ahead and unroll one of them. Now these sheets are about a 9 by 12. I'm going to remove the little paper off of there. These are 9 by 12. We want to roll them out to about 14 by 20. So just take your rolling pin and just gently roll it out, you know, carefully and slowly. And like I said, make sure it's at room temperature so this is easier to do. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is put some flour on my rolling board here. So just get some flour on there, get it nice and all over the place, spread it out, pat it in there. Then you can put your pastry, lift it up like a little baby's bottom and get some more of that flour in there and roll it out. Like I said, a 14 by 20 inch, more or less. Just roll it out. Here we go. Rolling it out. And ignore what's going on in the background. Okay, so we're going to put this aside and we're going to do the same thing to the other sheet. Here it is already rolled out. And we're going to get some of this cream cheese, and we're going to half of it with a spatula and spread it out onto our pastry sheet. And I want to spread this whole amount all over it, and I'm going to be leaving about 1 inch that does not have any on one end. Now make sure that's on the longer end, on the 20-inch length, more or less 20 inches, okay? So just get it all up there, and then you're going to be adding some chocolate chips that you'll sprinkle all over. Like I said, the original recipe asked for 1 3/4 cups of chocolate chips, but I thought it was too much, so I kind of went to like maybe a cup, 1.5 cups, 1 1/4 cups probably would be better. You might want to put less because in the end I realize it's quite a bit of chocolate chips. So this is really up to you. And just sprinkle them on there. Spread them out as evenly as you can. And just on the part where the cream cheese is on, of course, leave that one edge without any cream cheese or chocolate chips. Okay, so here we go. We're going to add a little bit more. And I used almost a cup, about 3/4 there. And I'm going to roll it up from the end that has cream cheese and the chocolate chips. And I'm going to be rolling it up just kind of carefully there and position it so you can see it better. And we'll roll it up all the way to almost that end. Now we don't want to do it all the way to the end because we're going to add some water to that little edge there. As you can see right here, I left 1 inch without anything. Here's my water, so I'm going to wiggle and spread, dip, spread, dip, spread. Use my technique, it's really nice. Dip and spread, dip and spread. Just use your fingers, why not? Unless you want to use a pastry brush, go ahead and use that. Now we're going to put this onto our sheet. Like I said, repeat that with the other pastry sheet and put them in the refrigerator for about an hour. After they've been chilling in the refrigerator for an hour, you're going to start slicing up your rolls and putting them on your baking sheet. And I am cutting them to about 1 inch thick, just about 1 inch or so. Just try to do a better job than I did. And like I said, maybe with lesser, I was going to say potato chips, maybe with lesser chocolate chips. Now I cut up the 2 rolls and I filled up the 2 baking sheets, but I still had a little bit left. So what I did is I baked these first, and then the remainder of what I still had on the roll, I cut that up, and then I did another sheet. Here they are. They've been baking for 20 minutes at a 375-degree oven. I have pulled them out, and as you can see, some of the chocolate kind of spreads out, but they're really nice and they're pretty. They're kind of golden. And I've let them cool for a couple of minutes. Then I moved them onto baking racks where I'm sprinkling some powdered sugar. Now, you don't have to do this. The original recipe didn't ask for that. I just thought I'd be fancy and put some powdered sugar over it. I really didn't need to do this. They just made it a lot sweeter, and maybe some of you don't like that. But if you like sweet, go ahead. You might want to even make a little glaze out of the powdered sugar and a little bit of warm water and drizzle it over. Here we go, a pretty presentation of my cream cheese and chocolate chip pastry cookies, all baked and yummy and ready to be eaten. So we want to make sure we taste test these before we serve them to the family. But of course, I wanted you to take a really good look and turn them over so that you can see how pretty these are. They're nice and flaky. They're just so tempting. Again, you don't need to put the powdered sugar on them. Let's taste them anyway. Look at this one. How yummy does it look? It's really nice. Yep, look at that. Look at the inside. It's really good. If you like this video, give me a big old thumbs up, just like I'm giving my cookies a little thumbs up. Make sure you leave a really nice comment down below. Let me know what you think, and if you have any suggestions, please also subscribe to my channel, and as always, enjoy.